Alright, here it is. Oh. Oh. What's wrong? I'm not hitting the right spot. Oh, it shoots, it shoots. Nice. No. Oh, what are you doing? Nah. No, I'm missing. Yeah, you hide. Oh, you covered. No.
Now the ability that I have, you can see this, the bottom left one allows me to just cloak and then I become invisible, and then when I wake up from cloaking I can deal I think like 300% more damage, which is cool. This allows me to deal a lot of damage and limit enemies fast and eventually finish the level. I continue playing and playing, and as you can see I discovered new type of enemies. These times can heal themselves. I mean, so many things, and look at the effects, beautiful effects, unbelievable. I mean, this game has so many good things going for it. I'm gonna cover all those things later on, but just now let's enjoy some gameplay. This one was so hard.
They heal and it's limited and fast. Damn it. No. Oh. No, invisible. I deal more damage like this. Yeah, I forgot.
No, it was very hot weather that day. That's why I didn't move too much. But again, the reason that I'm failing here is because I'm not moving the way I need to. You see, another one creature shoots me from the right. Those are from the front. I need always to move and rotate. I can just run around them. Yeah, that I can do this, but I didn't. Now look at the top, you can see the timer. So soon I'm about to lose.
No, time is out. I lost first time.
So that time I actually lost the first time. And actually I didn't enjoy losing, but I enjoyed losing at that time because I know that the game is challenging. So it's not like an easy game where I can just shoot it. If you don't have a challenge in a game, I don't enjoy it. I need to have, to know that I actually, when I finish something, oh my god, I finally was able to finish it. And the same thing goes with optimizing your loadout. This is also important. One things I like about the game. For example, when I play Destiny with friends, everybody optimize, the weapons and armor, so you have a better chance to finish a raid. Same goes here. So again, this is important that this game is balanced correctly, and from what I was able to tell from the first experience, it is.
Come on, don't have time. 1 minute and a half.
Now, one thing that I want to talk about is hand fatigue. You might think to yourself, okay, those gameplay sessions aren't really short, right? But the thing is that because I was moving, I felt less hand fatigue and actually felt quite good. It didn't felt like there's something to report. Like I really felt like my hands are tired for playing like 2 minutes straight. It didn't happen. This is because I was actually moving, and this is probably due to blood flowing, and it just felt good. I mean, I can report that I stopped playing because of hand fatigue. It didn't happen. Now, of course, it depends on the person, and some probably will feel it to some degree. But I was actually using the iPad, and I was playing with the device forward, as you can see. So this is kind of worst case scenario, a heavy device and holding it forward. But again, sometimes you have enemies on the ground, so you don't actually all the time aim forward. Sometimes you aim downwards. So this also helps balance the hand fatigue that issue that might have been arose if it wasn't designed like that. You can see the color seals. You can use those color seals before a fight, and then you are able to obtain specific materials for the same color. So again, depends on what you're trying to upgrade or craft. I think to craft, you need to make sure that you're using the right seal. So you can see, choose the red seal, which you will be able to obtain red resources. Pretty cool. Again, though, you need to probably win different fights areas in order to obtain specific colors, and then you can use them in fights. You can choose the one that you want. You see, choose seal. So I'm choosing the one. If I change a color, you can see that the materials change. So you see different materials in different color. So yeah, it's important thing. Depends on the items that you want to craft later on. Now, as you can see, when you start the fight, you can see that those signs that used to scan the area are shown in red. So then you know you're actually fighting for red materials. Now, moving and aiming, as you can see, is essential in this game if you really want to survive. Some fights will become much harder if you just think about standing still. Don't, because it's really hard, because they're shooting at you all the time. And it's not just one, it's 2, 3, 4 enemies, 5 enemies shooting at you. So make sure you're always on the move. And actually fun, shooting and moving, it's really fun. But again, I played here, I searched for a place because in the area to find a space where you can actually play freely. And me just aiming the device in front of people, because people of course don't like it. So actually find this place and actually enjoy. I actually enjoyed more playing in that area compared to the little street that I actually played before. So again, find a place, maybe a park, where you can play this game, and then you're gonna enjoy it to the max. This was actually a funny moment. I was asking myself, dude, what are you actually shooting at? Oh, it was so funny. By the way, speaking of dudes, one thing that was actually missing for me was voices. Voices. I want personality for those characters. They have something, their behavior. The only thing that was missing, like funny voices. They talk and making, hey, you, how did you do? Something like this and more. Just giving a really bad example. But you understand, voices, it can be so much personality into the game. It was missing for me. Now, because the game is very colorful, I also want to play it at night. The thing is that I play with my iPad and the camera is bad. As you can see, this was the bad scanning, so they appear a bit up. After a few seconds, they're gonna go down because I continue scanning the ground. But again, it looks beautiful at night. Because then you can see the effects and you see the trailing. Everything is so clear at night.
Oh, wow.
Now, of course, if you want to play at night, you need either a good camera or at least a good, well-lit floor. so you can be scanned, so you can play this game. You can see that at night you can really easily see the projectiles pathing, so it's really cool to play it at night. Again, all the effects, design, everything comes up, all the colors come up really nice or when you play it in a relatively dark location. This is actually the reason why I wanted to play it on Android. Speaking of this, Android, iOS, I'm playing this on iOS, and on the website there's a logo for Android. I searched it for the Android, I didn't find it by keywords, maybe because it's a new game, so it's not listed yet. But it doesn't link to anything on the website. I sent the developer a message, hopefully they will reply to me. But again, so I can't tell 100% that this game is available for Android, so maybe by the time you're actually viewing this footage, it's there. But again, I'm not sure as of the time of making this video. So my overall first impressions of this game are very positive, very positive. I'm going to continue playing to discover more things about this game, and it has lots of depth. It's challenging, fun, colorful. It has good progression system, designed well. It's fun to play. You have tons of things to do, and missions, and unlocking stuff, and items, and upgrading, and crafting. And the UI looks great, and the game is very inviting. And it also encourages movement in the 3D space. It's actually required. And there are boss fights which I haven't reached yet, but I'm going to reach that probably very soon. Overall, very positive first impressions, so don't wait for the review. Just go and download the game right now and try it out. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I see you soon on the next video. Bye everyone.